Hey everyone, welcome to Limited Appeal. Today we're doing a little bit more Pick 2 Ninja Turtles drafts. I'm enjoying them so far. We haven't got a 4X yet, and that's entirely my fault. I have perhaps not been playing optimally with this set so far. But you know, this is the game. We'll get them this time. As long as I can draft a deck that doesn't suck. Alright, give me something good. Last Ronin. Okay, this will be the second time we've had Last Ronin in one of our decks. I'm not in love with anything else that's here right now. Old Hob is fine. In a sort of Boros type deck, I think. I actually don't even think I've seen anybody play. Yeah, nothing really pairs well here with the Last Ronin. Like Rocksteady and Guac are fine. Maybe I just take Karai's Technique and see where it's up. Well, if we're going off of our Last Ronin, then Tainted Treats is pretty good, and Primordial Pachyderm is pretty good. There's nothing else here that I love that much. Like, Featherbrain Filcher maybe better than one of these cards, especially if we wind up going, like, into a sneaky deck, but we'll just stick with the colors that we have so far. Okay, and it's working out for us. I find getting Bebop earlier makes more sense. Also, Pizza Face is busted. This card is too good. Too good. It's basically just like, get 3+1/+1 counters every turn, you know? With the amount of food you probably have in a deck that's playing Pizza Face, you just sack your food, get some counters on whatever you care about the most, you know? It's so good. If it's not immediately removed. Just as a reminder to anyone that is new here, I had the flu last week and I'm coughing constantly and my voice is a little weird. So if I randomly mute myself or you hear me breathing strangely, that's why. You have been warned. Oroku Saki is pretty good no matter what. I don't know what Shredder's armor. When this enters attached to a target creature you control. Sacrifice another. Oh. That doesn't seem great. That does not seem great. Let me just take the escape tunnel. Oroku Saki. Like, Bulgaria is not a great target for all of your, what is it, sneak needs, I guess, but there are definitely some things that you can sneak in, like this. This is an acceptable sneaker that we can play in Golgari. And the turtle layer is just decent in general. I don't think we play Everything Pizza, but I don't know what else we would take anyway. Madame Null, what do you do? Whenever another creature you control enters, you may pay life equal to its power. If you do, with that many +1/+1 counters on it. That seems very powerful. So is Anchovy and Banana Pizza. Nothing else I really care about here. If Rocksteady wheels, fantastic. The last Rocksteady did not wheel, and that's kind of surprising to me. But Stomp by the Foot or Roku Saki we would like as well. I don't think Stomp by the Foot's good. But I definitely think Madame Null is better than Stomp by the Foot, and Anchovy Pizza is definitely better than Stomp by the Foot. But Stomp by the Foot is really good. I would love to have that in my deck. Speaking of having it in your deck, I think Michelangelo Game Master is pretty solid too. What even is this? I haven't seen this card yet. This creature can't be blocked by creatures with greater power. Return another target creature you control to its owner's hand. Activate only during. So, like, that seems serviceable sometimes. I would definitely take the Michelangelo right now over another Primordial Pachyderm. Serves this out a little bit better. I think we'll see more of them anyway. This one might even be okay. Cowabunga is okay too. I don't know how many mutants we're going to have. I don't know how many Ninja Turtles we're actually going to have in this deck. There's another Rocksteady. Westwind Avatar can be like game winning by itself. I don't necessarily think this is like that great a card, but the 3 mana for a 2/2 flyer and it scries sometimes. This is a good card. +1/+1 and fight. We'll take another Exterminator, I guess. I'm not going to take another Guac Pizza. I like how this deck's looking so far. I do. Okay. It actually did wheel. Huh. So nobody's drafting black, I guess. And the Primordial wheeled too. That's cool. I don't know if I'm going to play 2 Rock Cities. I don't even know if I'm going to play 1. So this is interesting because every time I've played against this card, I've lost. And I think that's the reality of it, is that if your opponent gets to 6... Sorry, if your opponent gets 8 mana, then this card just wins games. Like, it basically just says, hey, you win the game. I don't know that we're going to play it, because I don't know that we're ever really going to get to 8 mana with this deck. But I'm going to take it and see what happens. If the Ragamuffin Raptor wheels, that would be the best case scenario. And given what's been wheeling so far, it wouldn't surprise me. Another Pizza Face, okay. And a Tenderize. I mean, I kind of want another Michelangelo too, just so that we have a better curve. We have no 2-drops right now. It's kind of scary. We haven't really seen any 2-drops. See, this is one of those things that happens in pick 2 drafts, unfortunately. It's like, you can be completely open and then just not see some of the cards that you kind of need. We just have not seen any 2-drops at all. What does this do? Okay, so it just like protects something, I guess. I would describe it. So we'll take the cards we can play here. I'm very concerned about our lack of 2-drops. Yeah, so we're just not going to have any 2-drops again. We could take another 3-drop here. Gosh, that sucks. The Ragamuffin did in fact wheel. Yeah. This is just... I feel like we were definitely in the open lane. And the unfortunate reality is that we just didn't see any cards that cost 2 mana. That were creatures. So we're going to have to sort of work off of the fact that we have a decent amount of removal in this deck. We have a lot of big creatures. So like if we get to the point where we can play our big creatures, I think we're in a good spot. But that's asking a lot. Because this format can be really fast. Some of the sneak decks are absurdly fast. Ninja Turtles. How many Ninja Turtles do I actually have? You're a ninja. You even know you're a dinosaur. So I basically have 3 ninjas so far, 4. Is it worth playing with not really? Is it worth messing up my mana? Not really, right? Probably not. I don't know. It's debatable to me. I can see either side. How many creatures do we have? 17. Okay, so we actually do have a decent number of creatures, all at the wrong mana cost. I think we can just take out Bebop and Rocksteady. They're not going to do a whole lot for me there. We have some already ridiculous top end stuff in our deck. Oroku Saki doesn't even feel that good here because like he's not really ever going to get to draw me cards. And Armagon just feels bad because it's like it's just win more almost. If I'm at 8 mana, it's kind of like Flood Protection as well, I guess. Then it's just a dead card so often. Maybe we drop the Guac. Maybe we drop a Pachyderm. Actually, no. Let's go backwards. Tenderize. Tenderize doesn't feel like it's that good. Yeah, I think if we take an O2 in pick 2, this is probably going to be it. Because as much as we were in the open lane, the turf here just kind of sucks. I think we basically need to go first, and if we don't go first, we lose. Like, just period. Not bad. We have an 8-8 package on. An 8-8 Trampler. And they're in red-blue, so there's really not that much they can do about it. That's too bad. We still have an 8-8. So they could kill our Raptor here, I guess. I don't know. Alright, well, it turns out our garbage deck can actually have some good draws. Because Madame Null is so good. Alright, so this is way more in line with how I thought this deck was going to be. We'll get our second swamp, so now we can double cast, double get that anything that we have. Okay, that's not bad, honestly. Like, I will probably remove stuff if you play stuff. If you give me something to remove, I will remove it. Let's get rid of it before it can mill, or before it can bring something back. It's where they're just milling. Yep, their agent is gone now. That feels good. Now Orokusaki can swing in, and Anchovy Pizza will kill whatever there is, or will tenderize whatever there is. Hopefully this draws us some cards. Agent is a really good card too, so I'm glad we got rid of that. Hermes is a pretty good card too. Like, I like this card. It seems really strong. It ruined every plan I had. What does this do? This draws you a card, right? And I guess fixes your mana, sort of. Alright, well, we have a lot of land now. I mean, hey, we have Armagon in hand, and we're drawing a bunch of land. That's kind of what we... It's kind of what you want. Obviously, I would just prefer to be playing cards. You know. I'm kind of glad they didn't make us discard 2 cards there. Alright, we're 1 land away. At this point, I kind of have to assume that our opponent just has, like, only removal in their hand or something. Alright. Land. Gotta love land. Alright, you got some life. You have 5 mana open. Please just do something. I think I just take the damage here. And hope to hit something bigger. Or we'll just do it. That's fine. See, I knew their entire hand had to be it. There's like, there's no other reason why playing like this makes like any sense. But now we have Armagon back. It's going to be hard for our opponent to beat through this, I think. Hopefully. Obviously, it's a little bit easier for our opponent to win through this when they know that Armagon's in our hand, as they can play around it now. I'm not going to get super aggressive here. Like, they could be sandbagging a last Ronin or something. I kind of want to play around that. That seems really bad. Because I will happily get something back to back, given the chance. And now I don't really need to play around a last round nearly as much either. We're not playing around last round anymore. I feel like Henchbots makes me think that they definitely don't have it. And even if they do at this point, I don't think it's that scary anyway. Like, if their last card is Last Ronin, that's pretty good. And if it's not, then we just win. That is not the Last Ronin. No Last Ronin. Come on. No Ronin. Okay, also not Ronin. You will get a rat, though. Still not Ronin. Nice. You know what? If they top deck Last Ronin, I'm okay with it. I will risk it. They did not top deck Last Ronin. I risked it and it paid off. Alright, game 3. We're 2-0 somehow. Did not think we would get any wins with this deck, but here we are. And we're doing what we need to do. We just need to go first. Every time. If we just play first every time, we have a chance. I was going to lead with Michelangelo, but I think we lead with Exterminator now. I also think there's a world where we just kill the Butler, but it doesn't feel that good here. I just hope I hit land for Pizza Face. If they have like Tenderize or something, that would suck, but Primordial Pachyderm is not that scary. We just attack with both, right? This is one of those situations where I just like wish that I had one more swamp. Because we would be in a really good spot, but you know. Unfortunately, we can't sneak in the Orokusaki here. It turns out that killing the Frog Butler would have been the right choice, given that our opponent is a little bit mana screwed right now. So if we get to 8 mana, I think we're in a pretty good spot. Otherwise, like, I don't know. I'm not too concerned with where we are right now. Pizza Face, they're going to need to remove. And that's annoying. How does this work again? So we can basically turn our food into a 3/3, which seems pretty good. So we'll swing in. They'll probably block with the courier. If they have Tenderize, we get punished for this. Here's they might have Tenderize. Darn it! Come on! Why do they always have to have it? Alright, now we're in a really bad spot. Actually, honestly, it depends on what they do. We're in a really bad spot. So we're not in that bad a spot anymore, especially if they try to pump up the Slytherin Cryptid or something. We can't kill that with Armagon. Now we're just dead. Well, that's not true. We could top deck last run. Your last run isn't out. Not going to concede yet. But it's like, how many cards are left in our deck? 24. 1 in 24 chance. Okay, never mind. We're just dead. We are just dead. I think this is 11 damage. I'm sure this is like 5, 10. Can I have a thing? Oh, wait, what? Okay, well just make your board even. Just put 2 over there. Okay, like yeah, no, we have an out now. It's not a good out, but we have an out. Come on, Ronan. Just one time. Nothing I can do. Alright, well, you know, I want to just cast Last Ronin, like one time, and have it do something. I think the last time we had our last run was in one of our premier drafts, and we played, I think, 8 games with it, and didn't get to cast it once. I think we got to cast it once, but it didn't matter. We were, like, super dead regardless. We're going to mull this for sure. I think that, like, trying to, like, having Last Ronin to pull ourselves back from being behind is probably going to be valuable to us. And hopefully they just don't sneak something crazy onto the board here. We just need to make it to turn 6, and I think we're in a good spot. I'm sorry, we need to make it to 6 mana, not 2 turn 6. We need to make it to 6 mana. If they fly their car here, that would actually be ideal. If they remove my Michelangelo, that sucks, but it's also not that big a deal. Then we just get to either pizza or pachyderm. What is this? I think the pachyderm is better here. Maybe. I think the pachyderm is better here. Like, they need to show me removal now. And I definitely want them to get the removal out before we Last Ronin. Koyu seems pretty good. 7 mana, 2/1 flyer that can either... Well, I mean, 3 mana or 7 mana. You have 7 mana, you just remove a creature, basically. And otherwise, you blink it and just swing in for whatever. That seems pretty good. We're doing it now just so that Michelangelo gets a token. And right now our game plan is basically just try to keep alive so that we can drop the Ronin when it's most convenient for us. Like, we're going to have... Like, we can just start attacking now, basically. We don't even need to hold up the last round. Yeah, I think we're just going to beat them down now. And if something crazy happens in the last round, and then we do it. But otherwise, we're winning on board with our bigger creatures. The worst case scenario for us is if they make us discard 2. And the reason we aren't playing around that is because A, I don't think they are going to play it, and B, I want to make my Michelangelo bigger. We destroy cat, sure. What's the worst? Like, if their next turn is make me discard 2 cards, my board is 2 4/4s and 5/5. Still didn't get to play Last Ronin. If this is where we win from, still haven't got to play the Last Ronin. Do we just kill it? If we kill it, we win, right? I didn't even get to do the math, but it pretty sure if we killed it, we win. You know what? I'm fine with this. With how this deck plays, I'm fine. We just need to not play against something ridiculous. I'm just gonna kill it. I don't want to do that. I don't, like, want to think about what you're sneaking out. Annoying, but fine. Next turn we'll banana pizza, anchovy banana pizza. This is another creature, right? Yeah. Like, honestly, killing the bird maybe was wrong, but I just don't want to see what they have, you know? So basically, if they can remove Pizza Face, that sucks, and if they can't remove Pizza Face, then we're in a good spot. So can you remove Pizza Face? No, probably. You have black now. Goodbye, Pizza Face. It was nice knowing you. We're going to get stomped by the foot. Yep, of course. Of course we are! We can't get Pizza Face going. Impossible. But if we hit a land, we can drop Westwind Avatar next turn, and that seems pretty good too. Really good card. We know that's a really good card. I really think you should be attacking with both. I don't think there's a reason not to, really. What are you going to stick in? One. I guess another Leonardo. That's a crazy good one. That's a crazy one. We finally got to cast it. We're all in another position where we're really far behind, but we actually got to cast it. Yep. Okay. You have removal? We have 6, 7. So what we can do here is get Pizza Face. Play a land. So now we should be guaranteed to get something to lifelink in with the last Ronin, assuming that our opponent can't kill us. Well, O'Neill is not good enough here. Two top. Okay, that's good, but why not attack with the pet? Are you going to bounce it? Bounce the beavers? Okay, fair. I don't know if I agree either with that, but like I guess it doesn't really matter. I guess you gain an extra life as well. Oh, that's fine. And with Westwind Avatar, we're going to be able to just keep getting pizza face going, I guess. Lots of pizza face. Okay, looks good. So they need to remove a lot of things here. But they did keep 2 on top, so whatever they have is probably worth having. Okay, so that's good, yeah. That does turn off my pizza face. Yeah, there's no reason not to attack here. And they did keep 1 more card on top as well, so whatever is coming up, they also chose to keep this here. It's probably something worth having. They're at 10. How much land do I have? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8? I don't think I'm going to gain 15 life with pizza face anytime soon. Okay, I mean, yeah, that's a really good card. That is a really good card here. That is a stupidly good card here, actually. So I need a way to kill the pet, basically. Maybe we can play out another pizza face. I kind of like that. Alright, so this is going to be tough for them. They can Koya my token away, but then they have to block with their Koya. So that's like the maximum value they can get out of it, fortunately. GG, somehow we got there. The 0-2 deck managed to win. Don't ask me how. I don't know. I don't know how we got 4 wins with this deck. It seemed like it was like completely destined to fail. But nope. Nope, we got there. Somehow didn't misplay it and throw our games and got the 4-1. Anyways, thanks for joining. Don't forget, follow, subscribe. I'll be doing some more pick 2 drafts with TMNT pretty soon.